Welcome back to the channel, and today we are diving into one of the wildest electric sedans ever built, the 2026 Lucid Air Sapphire. This is not just a luxury EV, this is Lucid going full supercar mode while still giving you 4 doors, real comfort, and futuristic tech. The Sapphire is the halo version of the Air lineup, built to show what happens when efficiency-obsessed engineering meets absurd performance. From the moment you look at it you can tell this is something special, but the real story is how it feels, how it moves, and whether the price makes sense for what you get. Let us start with the exterior because the Lucid Air Sapphire keeps things elegant instead of loud. Unlike some high-performance cars that scream for attention, this one whispers confidence. The body is sleek and low with that signature Lucid light blade up front and the smooth aerodynamic shape that helps it cut through the air. Sapphire-specific touches include subtle blue accents, unique badging, and exclusive wheel designs that fill the arches perfectly. The stance is wider and more aggressive than the standard Air, but it still looks clean and refined. This is the kind of car that looks just as good pulling up to a 5-star hotel as it does lining up on a track. Move to the side and you really notice the proportions. The long wheelbase gives it a stretched almost concept car look, and the roofline flows beautifully into the rear. The door handles sit flush, the mirrors are slim, and everything feels intentional. Around the back the full-width taillight bar ties it all together, and again the Sapphire details are understated but classy. Lucid clearly wanted the performance to speak louder than the styling, and honestly that makes the car feel even more premium. Now step inside and this is where Lucid absolutely flexes. The interior of the 2026 Air Sapphire is a blend of modern luxury and high-tech minimalism. Materials are top-tier across the board, with soft leather, Alcantara-style surfaces, real metal accents, and open-pore wood options depending on the spec. The Sapphire gets exclusive interior color themes with subtle blue stitching and trim that remind you this is the top dog. Everything you touch feels expensive and well-assembled, and the cabin has this calm airy vibe that makes long drives feel effortless. The seating is fantastic. The front seats are deeply supportive with strong bolstering for spirited driving, but they are still comfortable enough for daily use. You get heating, ventilation, and multiple adjustment options to dial in the perfect position. In the back there's real legroom thanks to the long wheelbase, and adults can actually sit comfortably without feeling like an afterthought. This is a true performance sedan, not a cramped sports car pretending to be practical. Technology is another strong point. The massive curved glass cockpit display floats in front of the driver and blends seamlessly into the center screen. The interface is clean, sharp, and responsive, and it gives you everything from navigation to performance data without feeling cluttered. The Sapphire adds unique drive modes and displays that show power output, torque distribution, and real-time performance stats. The sound system is incredible, delivering rich clear audio that turns the cabin into a concert hall when you want it to, or complete silence when you do not. Now let us talk about the part everyone is here for, performance. The 2026 Lucid Air Sapphire is absolutely ridiculous in the best way possible. It uses a tri-motor setup, 1 motor up front and 2 at the rear, delivering well over 1200 horsepower. That power translates into acceleration that honestly feels unreal for a 4-door luxury sedan. 0 to 60 happens in under 2 seconds, and the car just keeps pulling hard well into triple-digit speeds. The instant torque hits you like a wave, but the delivery is smooth and controlled rather than chaotic. What makes the Sapphire special is not just straight-line speed. The chassis tuning, suspension, and all-wheel drive system work together to make this a surprisingly capable handler. The steering is precise and confidence-inspiring, and the car feels planted even when pushed hard through corners. Adaptive suspension adjusts in real time, keeping the ride comfortable in normal driving and firming things up when you switch into sportier modes. You can cruise quietly on the highway, then turn a dial and suddenly you are in a machine that can embarrass serious performance cars. Braking is equally impressive. Massive carbon ceramic brakes provide strong consistent stopping power, and they hold up well even under aggressive driving. Regenerative braking is adjustable, allowing you to tailor how the car slows down when you lift off the accelerator. This not only adds to the driving experience but also helps maximize efficiency when you are just commuting. Speaking of efficiency, Lucid continues to lead the EV world here. Despite the insane power, the Air Sapphire still delivers impressive range for its class. Expect real-world range in the high 300-mile area depending on how you drive, which is remarkable for something with this level of performance. Fast charging capability means you can add significant range in a short amount of time, making long road trips totally realistic. Now let us talk about price, because this is where the Sapphire becomes a serious decision. The 2026 Lucid Air Sapphire is expected to come in around the $250,000 mark, depending on options and market. That puts it firmly in supercar territory, but the value proposition is different. You are getting hypercar-level acceleration, cutting-edge EV technology, a luxurious interior, and everyday usability all in one package. There are very few cars that can match that combination at any price. So who is this car for? The Air Sapphire is for someone who wants the absolute best from an electric sedan without sacrificing comfort or style. It is for buyers who appreciate engineering and innovation just as much as raw numbers. It is also for those who want something rare and exclusive, because you will not see these on every corner. Lucid is building a statement here, not just a car. In the end, the 2026 Lucid Air Sapphire feels like a glimpse into the future of performance luxury. It proves that electric cars can be thrilling, emotional, and deeply refined all at the same time. Whether you are drawn to the brutal acceleration, the serene interior, or the cutting-edge technology, there is no denying that this is one of the most impressive EVs on the planet. If you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let me know in the comments what you think about the Lucid Air Sapphire and whether you would choose it over a traditional supercar.